Hi guys, back again. Couple of other basic maintenance tools for the spa. A reasonably fine mesh net. I'm just looking at that a bit more closely than I had done. It's not actually that fine. I think that might let small particles go through, but there's always stuff going to be in the spa that you would like to fish out, and this has got a extending handle which is quite useful. This all came as a kit. That handle can also go onto this device which connects to your hose, and basically the hose water goes through here, is blasted out the back, and that effect going through this sort of fine mesh sock is drawing water in from the front nozzle, which has a silicone protector all around it so you're not scratching the spar. So it's kind of creating a suction by the pressure of the water coming out through the back and into the sock, and you can just go over the bottom of the spa or wherever there's a little, you're going to get little bits of gravel and dirt that sink that the filters can't catch, and that is ideal for getting rid of that. You can also remove the sock, put an adapter on the back that's supplied with a long hose, and then you can connect it to your normal hose, and exactly the same thing will happen. There is a vacuum effect created by the difference in water pressure, but instead of the dirt being collected in the sock, it will actually come up the long clear plastic pipe and you can drain it out into a bucket. If you use it this way, you'll be adding water to the spa. So I use this when I'm doing a little bit of a top-up. If it's topped up and you need to use this, fit the adapter and the clear hose, and that way you're not adding any tap water back into the spa. So both options are well covered with that. Next thing, again, came in the cheap kit from eBay. There is a little semicircular brush. It's probably not the finest quality. It's been crushed against something in the packaging, but the handle screws into there, and you can just give the footwell a bit of a brush and dislodge anything that might be trapped down there before you vacuum it up with the other tool. Again, little silicone rubber around the edge just to protect your spa from being dinged possibly by the harder plastic that's underneath this. So another useful little tool. Next thing is, I mentioned before that on a daily basis you need to just go around the water line where the dissolved solids can be left because of evaporation at the water line, and there is a non-abrasive pad on this side and pretty much just a rubber glove on the other side. It doesn't go up very high, but certainly enough to do the job. And what I do is take the headrests off the spa and just go around the waterline. It takes a couple of minutes and it's lovely and smooth as if it was new again. So yeah, another highly recommended tool. And whilst we're on the subject of the spa surface, actually, when it was delivered there was a small scratch on, it doesn't matter where, but it was just on the side. You could barely notice it, but yeah, I did. And all you need to do is get some MER, M-E-R, the polish that they use on cars. Get a piece of cardboard, put a little bit of the MER on the cardboard, and just gently rub over the scratch. And do that a couple of times if it's a serious scratch, and it will be totally disappear, and then you can just buff it out and it looks brand new again. So very easy surface to look after. Larger deep scratches are handled differently, and I think sometimes they will use a knife and scrape the surface off and then shape it and polish it back up again. But certainly light scratches are very easy to remove. Something else you can use is one of these Scum Collectors, and this just sits either on top of your filter tray or left floating in the spa, But what you do not want to happen is to have this go down the pipework. If you're changing your filters and this is floating around and you get it near the pipework when the filters are out, and the pumps kick back in because you've forgotten that they're only off for 60 minutes, and if you get that sucked in, that is going to be straight down into the pumps, and you're going to be stripping pumps and pipework down to retrieve it. I don't intend using it, but I know a lot of people do have a Scum Collector, somewhere in the, either on the surface floating around, or just in the top of the filter tray where the water comes in just to be filtered beyond the grill. But I don't intend to use it, but it came in the kit. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the extra equipment that we've got so far, and yeah, I'll catch you later.